Welcome back to the Business Book Club. This time we're going to be taking a deep dive into Hyperfocus
Ah,
by
Hyperfocus.
Chris Bailey.
Yeah.
He's a productivity expert,
Hmm.
and the book is all about navigating, I guess, the modern world's attention-grabbing chaos.
For sure. I mean, it's a very timely read,
Oh, absolutely.
especially for entrepreneurs who are constantly,
Yeah.
juggling a million things,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
trying to stay on top of it all.
It really is. I
Yeah.
was thinking about this, this
Yeah.
whole idea of like hyperfocus
Hmm.
really hit home for me because I realized recently
Yeah.
that I was spending way more time battling distractions
Right.
than I was actually like working.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the reality for so many of us, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We're just bombarded with information and all that stuff.
Notifications.
Our attention is being pulled in 1,000 different directions.
Completely. Yeah. All the time.
So what does Bailey have to say about this? Well, he makes this point that seems so obvious
All right.
once you hear it.
Yeah.
But our attention is always on something,
Okay.
right? Even if it's just our own thoughts.
Oh, interesting.
He uses this analogy of a bustling diner
Okay.
where everyone's focus is on something different.
Okay.
So you've got conversations, you've got people focused on their food, the music, whatever.
I get it.
So there's always something that's taking our attention.
So we're always focused on something, even if it's unintentional.
Exactly.
But what's the problem with that?
Well, the problem is that our attention is finite, right?
Okay.
So we only have a limited amount.
Right?
And it's being depleted constantly by all these distractions.
Like our attention is a muscle that gets tired.
Yeah, exactly.
And it needs to rest.
Exactly.
So Bailey points out that research shows people working on computers get distracted or interrupted
Every 40 seconds.
every 40 seconds.
On average.
Wow, that's crazy. Think
Yeah.
about it. If you're in the middle of closing a deal,
Right.
and then bam, some notification pops up.
Yeah, you lose your train of thought.
That 40-second distraction could, cost you thousands of dollars.
Absolutely. Or even just,
Yeah.
the flow state.
Yeah.
Like if you're writing something creative,
That's
it just
right.
completely throws you off.
Throws you off.
Yeah.
And it's not just the external distractions, right? Like
Right.
our own thoughts can be just as distracting.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to work on this presentation.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about, what am I going to have for dinner?
Right, exactly. Or
Or did I pay that bill?
did I reply to that email?
All those things.
All those things.
Well, how do we reclaim our attention
Yeah.
and actually get things done? Like, what's the secret sauce here?
Well, Bailey argues that the key is to be more intentional
Okay.
about how we direct our attention.
Okay.
And he introduces this concept of hyperfocus, which is basically choosing what we want to focus on
Mm-hmm.
and then eliminating all distractions.
So it's not just about trying harder to focus.
Right.
It's about being more strategic about it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, he says it starts with identifying your most important tasks, the
Right.
ones that really move your business forward.
Right. The 20% that gets you 80% of the results.
Exactly. And he recommends using this 2x2 grid.
Oh, a grid. Okay.
Yeah, to categorize tasks as either productive or unproductive,
Okay.
and then attractive or unattractive.
Interesting. Okay. So like answering emails
Yeah.
would probably fall into that productive but unattractive quadrant, right?
Most likely, yeah. It's necessary, but not necessarily enjoyable.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
It's like, got to do it.
Got to do it.
But it's not like the most fun thing in the world.
Exactly. And that's what this grid is for.
Okay.
It helps you prioritize
Okay.
what really deserves your hyperfocus, the stuff that's productive and attractive.
So the things that are both going to move the needle and also
Yeah,
make you feel good while you're doing them.
exactly.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
So once you know what to focus on, then it's all about minimizing distractions.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Both external and internal.
Yeah.
He talks about creating a distraction-free mode.
Okay.
So that means turning off notifications,
Okay.
putting your phone out of sight, finding a dedicated workspace,
Okay.
and maybe even using simple background music.
Oh, I've heard that video game soundtracks can be surprisingly effective for that.
Yeah, that's one of his suggestions.
Interesting.
It might seem counterintuitive,
Yeah.
but they're designed to keep you engaged
Right.
without being too distracted.
Without pulling you out of the
Yeah,
zone.
exactly.
But what about those internal distractions?
Right.
The random thoughts that just pop into your head
All the time, yeah.
when you're trying to focus.
Yeah.
What do we do about those?
He recommends keeping a distractions list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just jot them down
Okay.
so you can address them later
Okay.
and refocus on the task at hand.
It's almost like clearing your mental cache.
Exactly. Give your brain permission to just focus on that one thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to suppress those thoughts,
Right.
You just acknowledge them and then let them go for now.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our distraction-free zone set up.
Yeah.
We're using our distractions list.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to hyperfocus.
Yes.
What's next?
Well, Bailey actually introduces this other concept called scatterfocus.
Scatterfocus. What is that?
And this one's a little bit counterintuitive.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Scatterfocus. Is that just like a fancy word for zoning out?
It's more than just zoning out, though.
Sure.
It's about, like, intentionally letting your mind wander,
Okay.
giving your brain the freedom to, like, make connections, explore different ideas.
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah. Isn't that just a recipe for procrastination?
Right.
Like, we're trying to be more productive here.
Well, it's about balance, right?
Okay.
So we talked about hyperfocus, which is essential for, like, execution, getting things done.
Yeah.
But scatterfocus is where the creativity comes from, the innovation.
Interesting.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Some of your best ideas probably come to you when you're not actively trying to solve a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Like in the shower or
In the shower, on a walk, maybe you're just daydreaming.
when I'm out for a run, I get some of my best, like, brainstorming done.
Exactly.
So I guess that's scatterfocus in action.
That's scatterfocus.
Okay.
And Bailey argues that, it's not just good for creativity.
Okay.
It's actually essential for recharging your mental batteries.
Oh, okay.
Right? Our brains aren't designed for this, like, constant, intense focus.
Right. We need to give them a break.
We need to give them a break.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how do we actually, like, practice scatterfocus?
Yeah.
Do we just, like, sit around and wait for inspiration to strike?
Well, there are actually specific techniques that we can use
Okay.
to cultivate scatterfocus.
Okay.
And Bailey breaks it down into 3 modes.
Yep.
So you've got capture mode, problem crunching mode, and habitual mode.
Okay. Let's start with capture mode.
Okay.
What's that all about?
So capture mode is all about, like, being ready to catch those fleeting moments of inspiration.
Okay.
So you have a notebook handy or a voice recording app,
Okay.
jotting down ideas when your mind is wandering.
So if I'm in the shower and I suddenly have this brilliant marketing idea,
Yeah.
I need to, like, scribble it down on the shower wall.
Well, maybe not on the shower wall, but, you have a system in place
Right.
to capture those insights before they vanish.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about problem crunching mode?
So problem crunching mode is where you actually set aside time
Okay.
to let your mind wander and work on a specific problem.
Okay.
So you might go for a walk, listen to music, or just do something that lets your mind kind of roam freely.
So instead of, like, forcing myself to sit down and come up with a solution,
Right.
I can actually, like, step back and let my subconscious do the work.
Exactly. And often the best solutions come to us when we're not actively trying to find them.
Right. It's like when you're trying to remember something and it's on the tip of your tongue.
Yes.
And then you finally stop thinking about it and then it pops into your head.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and then finally we have habitual mode.
Habitual mode.
What is that?
So this is about incorporating activities into your daily routine
Okay.
that naturally promotes scatterfocus.
Okay.
So this could be like taking a walk in nature,
Okay.
listening to your favorite podcast,
Mm-hmm.
or even just taking a few minutes to sit and daydream.
It sounds like habitual mode is all about creating space in our lives for our minds to wander
Exactly.
and to recharge.
And to reach.
Okay, and what's fascinating is that Bailey argues that hyperfocus and scatterfocus actually work together.
They do.
So the more we learn and experience during our focused work, the more material our minds have to work with during scatterfocus.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like hyperfocus is gathering the raw materials,
Yeah.
and then scatterfocus is weaving them into something new and creative.
Love that analogy.
Right. Like you're building something. You need both,
You need both.
You need the focus to put the pieces together,
Yeah.
but you also need the space to step back and see the bigger picture.
And to let those connections happen.
Exactly.
Right.
That's where the magic happens.
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really resonating with me because
Good.
I can definitely see how I've been neglecting the scatterfocus side of the equation. I'm so focused on, like, checking things off my to-do list
Yeah.
that I'm not giving myself enough time to just think
Right.
and be
Yeah.
creative. And that's a common trap for entrepreneurs.
Right.
Yeah. We're so driven to achieve
Yeah.
that we forget to take care of our most valuable asset,
Which is our attention.
which is our attention.
Yeah.
But by embracing both,
Right.
we unlock this whole other level of productivity and innovation.
So besides the specific techniques for like cultivating scatter focus,
Right.
are there any other things we can do to like optimize our attention in general?
Absolutely.
Because,
Yeah.
we're constantly bombarded with distractions in the modern world.
You are.
Like, how do we even stand a
Yeah.
chance?
Well, he emphasizes the importance of recharging your mental batteries.
Okay.
So that means taking regular breaks,
Okay.
prioritizing sleep,
Mhm.
and engaging in activities that bring you joy
Okay.
and reduce stress.
So those things that we often see as like indulgences
Right.
are actually essential for our productivity.
They are.
Interesting.
And he also talks about the importance of investing in your happiness.
Investing in your happiness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have immediately linked those two things together.
Right.
Happiness and productivity.
It might seem counterintuitive,
Yeah.
but research suggests that happier people are more productive and creative.
Oh, wow. So those random acts of kindness or those gratitude journaling sessions
Yeah,
could actually be boosting my bottom line.
they could be.
Interesting.
It's about recognizing that, like, our mental and emotional state directly impacts our ability to focus and do our best work.
Right. So if we're stressed out and burnt out,
Yeah.
we're not going to be productive,
We're not going to be productive.
no matter how much we try to hyperfocus.
Exactly.
Okay. And then finally, I think we have to talk about the role of certain substances.
Right.
So Bailey tackles alcohol and caffeine in the book.
He does. He acknowledges that alcohol can help with scatter focus,
Okay.
but at the cost of focus and memory.
Okay.
So he recommends using it sparingly.
So a glass of wine might help me brainstorm.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help me write a detailed report.
Exactly.
Okay. So,
And then caffeine, on the other hand,
yeah.
can be a hyperfocus booster.
Okay.
But again, it's about avoiding overdoing it.
Right. Because too much coffee and I'm like a jittery mess.
Right. Exactly.
So it's about finding that right balance.
Exactly.
And using those substances strategically
Yeah.
to support your attentional goals.
To support your goals. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
from like laser sharp hyperfocus to the kind of surprising power of scatterfocus.
Yeah.
What does this all mean for our listeners out there,
Yeah.
hustling, building their businesses?
It means they have a new set of tools
Okay.
for tackling their to-do list, boosting their productivity.
Like we've unlocked like a secret level
Right.
in the game of entrepreneurship.
I love that analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
And the best part is that these tools are available to everyone.
Everyone. You
And
don't need fancy software. Yeah.
expensive gadgets.
It's all about understanding how our attention works
Yes.
and using that knowledge to our advantage.
Exactly.
So if someone's feeling overwhelmed
Mm.
by, the demands of their business,
Yeah.
where should they even begin?
I think the first step is just to be more aware
Okay.
of how you're currently spending your attention.
Okay.
So are you constantly reacting to distractions?
Okay.
Or are you making deliberate choices about what you focus on?
Right. So, take stock of where your attention is going.
Exactly.
Okay.
And once you have that awareness,
Mm-hmm.
you can start to implement some of these techniques.
Okay. So maybe
Yeah.
creating a distraction-free zone for those hyper-focus sessions.
Exactly.
Or maybe scheduling a 15-minute walk to tap into some scatter focus.
Absolutely. And remember,
Yeah.
small changes can make a big difference.
Okay.
You don't have to overhaul your entire routine overnight.
Right.
Start with one small tweak.
Mm-hmm.
See how it impacts your productivity. It's like building any new habit, right?
Exactly.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Okay, so here's a challenge for our listeners.
Okay.
Think about like a recurring problem in your business.
Mm-hmm.
How could you apply either hyperfocus or scatter focus
Yeah.
to tackle it more effectively?
Exactly. So maybe you need to block out some time
Okay.
to hyper-focus on that marketing plan.
Hmm.
Or maybe a walk in nature will spark that creative solution you've been looking for.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
That's a great challenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some time to reflect on that myself.
Awesome.
I'm curious to see what insights come up
Yeah.
when I intentionally embrace scatter focus.
I think you'll be surprised.
I think so too.
Yeah.
This has been a fascinating deep dive
It has.
into Hyperfocus by Chris Bailey.
A great read.
If you enjoyed it and you want to explore more powerful ideas
Yes.
from the world of business and productivity,
Mm-hmm.
be sure to subscribe to the Business Book Club.
We'll continue to unpack insightful reads, provide actionable takeaways
Okay.
to help you thrive in your entrepreneurial journey.
Until next time, happy focusing.
Happy focusing.
And remember, give
Yeah.
your mind a break every now and then. Now, that's a wrap for this episode of the Business Book Club. If you enjoyed the ride, make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss our next deep dive. Got a favorite business book you'd love us to explore? Let us know. We're always up for a good read. And hey, don't keep all these insights to yourself. Share this episode with a fellow book lover or your work buddy who's always looking to level up. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode.